Hi, Shogi fans. We're gonna take a look at another HABU's great game. It was played between Toshiaki KUBO and Yoshiharu HABU as the third game of 55th OZA title match in 2007. As I've explained in the other video, HABU has been holding OZA title for 17 years in a row. He always shows his highest performance in OZA title matches, and this one is definitely one of the best in those games. We're going to see HABU's extremely fast and fierce attack. Well, I think it's a really cool game. And you'll also see an exciting endgame and HABU's brilliant tactics in the endgame. Oh, and this is the first video that I cover KUBO's game. He's a top flight ranging rook player, as you can see with this move. And he has KO title right now. We often call him an artist of sabaki. Well, sabaki is hard to translate. Let's say it means peace maneuver. Okay, now here, black strategy, you can see here, is called Fuji's system. It's characterized by this style where black makes a Mino castle without a king. King stays here. Well, the concept of this Fuji's system is, in case if you're not familiar with it, if static rook side tries to castle his king into Anaguma castle like that, black will start a rapid attack against it. For instance, like that, you know, keeping his king in the initial position like that. So it's a really effective strategy against static rooks Anaguma. So let's go back to the game. After bishop to 7g, now HABU played 7d. Alright, now one of the effective ways to deal with Fuji's system is to suddenly go for rapid attack after making Fuji's system side believe you're going for static rook Anaguma. So that's what HABU is doing here. This pawn push to 7d means now he has an option of making a rapid attack. So after seeing this move, KUBO immediately castles his king into the Mino castle, so king to 4h, saver 6d. Okay, HABU tries to attack right away. Okay, here KUBO plays silver to 7h. Okay, he lost two moves here, but he's preparing for this pawn push to 6e. If HABU starts attacking like that, you see? So after seeing this move, HABU activated his knight to 7c, king 3i. Well, HABU can't make this attack yet. Well, 6e square is now okay for white, but this case, black can simply drop a pawn here, so it's not good for white. And also white has to be careful about this bishop move to 9e. So he played 9d. Okay, Siri goes back to 6g again. Rook 8d, protecting this square, getting ready to push this pawn in the next move. So now pawn to 6e, offering a bishop trade. But here HABU plays 0 to 5e, rejecting that bishop trade. Now white is threatening to take this pawn in the next move. If white does that, black's in trouble. So now KUBO plays 0 to 7h again. Okay, this silver is moving back and forth, back and forth. He lost 4 moves actually. Okay, 7e, pawn takes, and silver takes the pawn on 4f, offering a bishop trade. So bishop takes the bishop, and then king took it. 0 to 7g, protecting the 8th file, but HABU goes ahead with 8f, pawn takes. Well, basically, white wants to make this tactic, pawn sack here, and moving the rook to here, forking these pieces. But if he does that now, he's gonna lose this game because this rook king check, rook king fork. So he can't do that now. So he played king to 1b, an interesting move. Now the king is really far away from the battlefield. Now 7d, rook has to take it, and bishop to 8c. Okay, now here, this is where HABU starts his fierce attack. He sacrifices rook to 7g, taking the silver. Wow. Is he okay? And then he drops his bishop to 5e, a really good square. Okay, but here black makes a beautiful move. Yeah, he's an artist of piece maneuver. Pawn to 6d, a great pawn push supported by the influence of this rook. And also look at this. Now the bishop is exerting a great influence along this diagonal. So this pawn push is a really beautiful move. But this is where it's going to be even exciting position. HABU ignores that pawn push. He simply drops his pawn to 7f, attacking the knight. Well, he doesn't simply take it with the bishop. Instead, he wants to take it with a pawn. Okay, so black will promote on 6c, of course. It's quite okay here. But the thing is, HABU doesn't even care about that promoted pawn. He goes ahead and takes the knight. And this is where you can see how this king's move to 1b is great. The king is far from the battlefield, so this promoted pawn is much faster than this one. So black doesn't have time to take the gold, so he had to save his rook to 6i. Okay, so is it this position that HABU deals with this gold? No, it's not yet. He doesn't care. He drops his knight to 2d. Okay, is white still okay here? Black took the gold, and it's attacking the gold again. Really exciting. Okay, HABU plays knight to 3f, and basically black doesn't have time to take this gold now, because you see, it's a simple threat mate, so he has to do something about it. But actually, it's pretty difficult to deal with this threat mate. You see, these two pieces are doing a pretty good jobs here. So he played gold to 1h. So he had to use that gold he took from here to not a very good square, such as here. And now what? Now is HABU gonna take this promoted pawn? Well, no. Well, I mean, he can't do that. You see, this rook promotion is too powerful. So HABU goes ahead. He plays silver to 5g, promote. Okay, another threat mate, because now two pieces are attacking this square, right? So it's kind of a discovered attack. So KUBO still cannot take this gold. He played pawn to 3g, blocking the bishop. So promoted silver takes the gold. Okay, another threat mate. So he has to take it. But he has a good move again. Gold to 5g. Right. Threat mate again. And you see, black cannot take it. If he takes it, a simple checkmate. So he has to deal with this. So he just took the knight on 3f, removing that threat mate. But HABU simply takes this gold. Okay, threat mate again. When is black gonna be able to take this gold? So pawn to 4i, good defense. And well, this is where you can learn something from this game. Black doesn't take this rook. Well, you see, the gold gets too far from the king, so this king is very safe. So suddenly it's gonna be black's game, right? So what he does here is he drops a pawn to 6h. He wants to keep the gold there. Okay, one interesting option for black might be sacking this rook to here. Let him take it, making his 4h square safer, and then takes his gold. This is one option, but he didn't do that. He just took the gold on 4a. So white takes the rook, and you know, this is a threat mate again. You can see the moves. But if black takes this silver, well, it's not even a threat mate, but black's king is a mate anyway. The moves are silver drop, and then opening this square 4i for this gold drop. And you see, clear off the pieces, and the king takes it, rook drop, silver drop, and then silver on promote to 5h with checkmate. So the king will run, but well, silver drop. After knight takes it, rook drop. See? Checkmate. So this is a threat mate. So black played 0 to 3G. And now finally, HABU makes a defense move for the first time here. Okay, pawn 1F. A really interesting move. It's pretty cool. Basically, he's opening the escaping square for the king. Okay, promoted pawn to 5I. Gold 3B. But it's not a threat mate. You see, this bishop is doing pretty good job here. So promoted pawn to 4I. And he doesn't want to clear off all the pieces here. Of course, now that he opened this hatch, he wants to castle his king to 2H. You see, even if he drops a silver now, he can just escape. So it's not a mate, right? So now HABU played gold to 2E. An interesting move, trying to dominate the king's head. Okay, but now bishop promote to 5F. Okay, what he's trying to do is removing this bishop from the board and take this gold. You see, well, I mean, it's a checkmate, I guess. Sim drop, motion, pawn drop, and rook check, right? So this bishop promotion to 5F is a really good idea. So HABU makes an escaping square 2, pawn to 1D. So black takes the bishop, and take that silver, but king can run to 1C. Okay, really interesting. And now you can see this gold is doing a very good job now. So HABU must have seen all these moves. Okay, and now you're seeing the fact that Shogi's endgame is really difficult. Because now look at white's piece stand. He has a bishop. So black's king is now in threat mate. So this is what makes Shogi exciting. The dropping rule. The situation changes move by move. But well, at this position, KUBO shows us his brilliant idea. Knight to 1G. Okay, this is what we call a threat mate removing threat mate. You see, he made an escaping square for the king. So black's king is now not in a threat mate. But simultaneously, now white king is in a threat mate. Starting from this check, you see, and then here's a cool tactic. Gold sack to here, and then there are many options, but one option is bishop sack here, and sacking a piece, letting knight to come over to here, rook drop. Let's see, checkmate. So it's a marvelous threat mate removing threat mate that KUBO played here. Okay, but now HABU plays bishop 3I. The king can run, but he just takes that knight with the bishop. So now white managed to remove the threat mate on his king. And moreover, after gold takes it, look at this, rook drop, and then threat mate. So technically, this series of moves was another threat mate removing threat mate. Right now you might think black's king is almost hopeless, but it's not so simple. KUBO has a good idea here. He just took the promoted pawn by the silver, and after gold takes it, well, still a threat mate. But look at this, bishop drop to 5G, forking the king and the gold. So if HABU simply saves his king, black can take this gold, and black's king will be safe again. But well, HABU even knew this idea from earlier. He had prepared a good move to deal with this bishop fork, and that was knight drop to 4F. It's a middle block. Black can take it for free. See? Well, what is great about this knight drop is, for one thing, black can't take this gold, because this knight is attacking this square, so black king is still a checkmate. So black can only take that knight, which KUBO actually did, still checking, but look at this, the gold is now safe. So now white can simply deal with this bishop check here. But if he simply blocks it with this pawn push, for instance, it's not good enough. Black can deal with his threat mate too, and you see White's king is still in danger. So HABU showed us another brilliant piece block. It's silver drop to 3e, attacking the bishop. Well, Black can take it for free, but he doesn't have time to do that. So and he's attacking the bishop. So I mean, Black doesn't have time to deal with this threat mate here, right? He loses the bishop. So dropping to here would be better, but oh well. He can discard the rook and take the bishop. So now KUBO could only take that silver by the bishop checking, and White took it with the gold. Really interesting. Black's king isn't threat mate anyway. But well, the game is not over. You see, KUBO is a really good player too, so he keeps on going with brilliant moves. Knight sack to 2e. Okay, gold takes it. Well, this diagonal is open again, so he can drop the bishop there again. But you know what? This is a perpetual check, right? It's gonna be a repetition with consecutive checks, so that's illegal. He can't do that. So here he makes another move. Well, that knight sacrifice in 2e has other meanings too. He plays gold to 2c, and then silver to 5b. Many brilliant sacrifices, and then another knight sack to 2d. Well, the meaning is if he takes it, rook drop, and after this bishop drop, he can't go to 2d. He has to go to 2c. So look at this. A powerful dragon fork. Well, it's not that Black is better, but White doesn't want to let Black take this gold with the dragon. So he didn't take it. The king ran to 3c. Well, it seems it's a little bit dangerous, but it's okay. The king can run. Okay, rook fork here to 4f. Okay, so you're seeing another reason why KUBO made that knight sack to 2e, right? But White is fine. HABU has another great piece block here. He blocks it with a knight, attacking this square. So after KUBO takes the gold, well, it's not a dragon, so this won't help. HABU can simply drop his silver to 3g with the help of that knight's attack. And here KUBO resigned. Well, the rest is a simple checkmate. If he takes this rook, we can just take this rook. Let's see. It's checkmate. So it was an extremely great game. Okay, so that's all. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.